Okay, so I am sitting down. I have entirely too many bags to walk. Um, but I did walk like point 0.3 here and then a mile and a half to Chipotle. I definitely had planned to walk a while today, but I have too many bags and the guy bought me something to eat and I um, gotta go back home now. So I am waiting on my Lyft to come pick me up and take me home. Um, I got somebody bought me something to eat, and I still end up spending $20. That's because I don't know if I'm gonna eat Chipotle. Um, and it was only one person near the counter, so I don't normally. When it's a line, that's to me I feel more secure. But when it's just one person in the line and the pans are full, I don't know. Because it seems like it's put out. Like, why would you put out a full pan and ain't nobody in here? Like, I have weird thoughts about it. But every time I be right. So I don't know if I'm going to eat the Chipotle. So I bought me some Raisin Bran because that's what I need so I can go to the bathroom. And drink me some milk. And probably go home and write. And I definitely didn't want to go home this early though. Because I be feeling like, why are you here? You need to be out, you know, doing something that can change your life. You're not going to meet nobody sitting in this house that can help you. Like, find a place to live or something like that. So, why are you in this house? You need to go ahead and get out, do something that is constructive. Try to look for a job even if you can't. It's good to not just say that you can't, but have proof that you can't find a job. So you need to be out looking and writing. So that's what just seen a number on a business truck. So that's what it is. That's a phone number that goes to a food stamp card and it goes to Fifth Third Bank. So, but yeah, so I'm on live today because I have gotten death threats all day long. Not all bad energy, but you know what I'm saying? It's not all bad, but it's just, like I said, it's just every now and again it just weigh on you that when you come out, people be waiting on me to come out, like to make evidence with me, to talk, like to literally, I don't think I'm famous, but I don't think that people don't know me either. I think that I'm like bad famous, like police famous, and then like their scouts famous, which is still like, I think I'm popular. I don't think I'm famous. I think I'm popular in certain areas because it'd be too many scouts out. And if I'm not, then all these people wouldn't be in different places working and waiting on me to do stuff. Everybody wouldn't have the same name if I'm not. And black people talk. So if these many black people know me, then a lot of black people know you or know of you or about you. But not all energy is bad today. I just Hold on. Let me look at see what Lyft is coming. Hold on. So it's like, um, the same old, same old. I started to cancel this Lyft and book another one. It'll only be $1. And wait a while and book another one. I just don't like the ride in the vehicles they want me to ride in. But it doesn't really matter whether you ride in it or not. The vehicle can just be like the vehicle over there at the light. You don't need to ride in it. It's just close enough to you to ping your phone. And you're in the same tower. And they got a card. So you don't really need to be in the car. You don't have to be in the car at all. The car can just be near you. So, today is kind of like shady. I got all the way up the hill. Like I wanted to just walk today so I can get myself a lot of exercise and get the anxiety out from this. But I might just walk at home in the room. I'd do the same thing or exercise. Or I might meditate tonight or do some deep breathing exercises, something like that. But this week has just been too much to build, too many links. And I don't really like it that way because I will build it because I'm used to it. And like I said before, nobody can get mad at me because that's the way they had me. So if that's the way that they did it, then get mad at them. Can't get mad at me. They shouldn't be lying anyway. That's the bottom line. Shouldn't be lying. They made me like this. So they do stuff and then throw it at me to see if I can figure it out. And when I do, they didn't get mad. Now they get mad. And like I said before, hold on, let me see if my ride done changed. Now they get mad. And God tells me when it's something wrong. He also tells me that it's worked out. And that he's going to work it out. No matter what happened, it can't happen unless God allow it to happen. But does that mean that you have to get up every day? I felt some kind of way today when everything I go to check on is wrong, or people just tell blatant lies and go home and spend time with their kids like they have done nothing wrong. You lied all day to get somebody in trouble or to keep somebody under a cloud of suspicion. You lied. You tell lies. And it's not one specific person that's geared to. That's just like I said, when I go to take care of something that I need to take care of, or when God puts something on my mind to look into, and I look into it and it's wrong, or I don't, something doesn't match, and you can't do nothing about it. They just want you to look at it and don't say nothing. They don't want you to say anything about nothing they're doing. Just look at it. And just wait for us to come put you in jail and just eat your fried chicken and your watermelon and drink your syrups or whatever so you could go sit in your wheelchair and don't say nothing about nothing that they're doing. They don't want you to say one word. It's slavery. And if you do say something, then you get, I just don't even get killing the little animals like that, like the birds and stuff, like you really, that bird is a symbol from God, and it was another squirrel right after that alive, and God let another bird be right after that alive. You can't stop God. When it's my time to leave this world, if that ever comes, which it won't, then I'll be with the Lord. So I'm not going to sit up here and worry about that, but it is still, like I said, annoying because I ain't coming for nobody that didn't come for me first. I wasn't supposed to go tell the FBI what they was doing. I'm supposed to just sit up there and be like, oh, I'm just going to look. No, they have a phone number for you to call. They have a website for you to use. If they didn't want you to call them and didn't want you to say nothing, they wouldn't put it on there for you to use it. I used it. They got mad. Well, weren't you over here making issues first? Exactly. Everybody else shop in the house, and I don't say nothing. Everybody shop in the house. I don't say nothing. Everybody do what they come in there to do. I don't say nothing. So, but when you being annoying about it, then you're just going to go on to the FBI because that's what their job is. And then we'll let them figure it out because that's their job. But they do stuff and then don't want you to say nothing about it. But you came in here starting stuff. Or, like I said, the guy at Popeyes, y'all starting stuff. And then when I put the picture online, you saying something, but you started stuff. And Popeyes can get sued for that. I just don't have time for it. Don't be making no extra lawsuits because they're not going to do nothing but say your name is not yours. So, that is what's going on. I'm taking it to the house if my Lyft can ever come. Somebody must be at the house because they're taking a long time with this Lyft. Let me see if it doesn't change. Matter of fact, it just said current location. I hate when it do that. I want it to say where it picked me up from. Hold on. It'll be here in a minute. So, like I said, that's what pretty much the situation is. So that is pretty much it today. I don't feel no kind of way. I'm just tired of it. I'm not mad today. I'm not anything. I don't think that this is a situation that I'm supposed to be praying about. Like, you're supposed to pray and ask God for your freedom, and then black people so stupid, they put on a sign that say, you got to pay for freedom. Freedom come with a price. They're retarded. They're retarded. That's why Atlanta got so much going on. All these high numbers in all these different areas, and they still walking around with dumb signs on. And a boy walk around, you black, with a sign on your shirt that say dope. Like, they wear signs on their shirts that they want you to say in your mind. So you're thinking, it looks like you're thinking about what they want you to say. So they'll have somebody come in a store and stand there, and it may say fentanyl, or it might say dope, or it might say marijuana, or it might say something like that. And you just turn around and read the word, and your mind, make it look like your mind is thinking about that. And then in the environment, in that same environment, if you don't believe it, they're the people over there sitting on the side doing exactly that, or looking like that. So, makes it look like that's what you're in. And that's what I always get threatened with, that will kill you off and make it look like you was on drugs. Well, as long as everybody knows that's not the situation. I mean, I don't sit up here and go down those roads with these people on if they gonna kill me or if they not or whatever. When it's your time, it's your time. Then you lead the world, and you better make sure your life is right with God. And if not, then you still go on with your life and do whatever you're supposed to do. But at the end of the day, I'm not apologetic for nothing I said and nothing I've done. I'm not. Because don't nobody know what it's like to live in my shoes, so I don't really care what nobody else have to say. When they be saying, be quiet, I wouldn't say this. You ain't the one in my shoes. So that's easy for you to say. Apparently, I ain't the only one that think you got to do what you got to do to survive, or do what you got to do to get heard. Harriet Tubman took a risk and she ran, and she did what she had to do. So I don't really care about these people be tomorrow. I wouldn't say this, I wouldn't say that. And you ain't me. You ain't me. You ain't getting threatened. You ain't getting this. You ain't getting gassed. You ain't in the place where all of these different things going on around you. That ain't you. You see your kids. You with your family. You got a job. You driving. You go to work. You sleep in the bed. You could lock your door. You could put food in the refrigerator. You could cook without having to worry about stuff. So I don't really care what you have to think. I don't care about your logic, because your logic ain't mine. We don't live in the same world. We're not in the same environment, and we're not living in the same life. What's going on with you ain't going on with me. So, of course, you're going to feel different because this ain't your battle. It's mine. And it ain't even mine. It's the Lord's. Is this the driver? Yep. There you go with the truck driver headset on. Why do you have on that headset is my whole question. I put the darn cut the lady gave me right on in the bag and said the man had put it in there. So busy trying to pay attention to what was going on at Chipotle. No, because I don't want to go dig into the back when I have to get out. Why? Is that your preference? I'll do whatever you want me to do, though. As long as they got something to do with this ride. Okay. How you doing today? Tired. I wanted to go for a longer walk, and I end up getting all that stuff and can't walk now. I had to call you. How was your day?
It's okay.
How long you been working today? Okay. How long will you work?
I don't know. How fast I can get some money up.
Okay. Normally, do you work like until it cuts you off, or do you work like like a couple of hours, or do you work like a long period?
I usually do 10 or 12 hours.
Okay.
They don't cut you off. Well, I ain't never had an incident where they did.
Somebody told me they cut you off at 12 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what they tell me. Can I let your window down, babe? That's what they told me. I don't know if that's true or not, but they said they cut you off like if you a truck driver. You know how truck drivers have to take a nap,
right,
or not be on the thing. Yeah, that's what they told me they do. They said they make you take a break for 6 hours.
6 hours?
Yeah, that's what they said.
I didn't know.
Huh?
I usually wait about 8 hours, but it ends only 6. I can get back up.
Yeah, they say it's only, they told me, everybody tell me that, because I always ask the same thing, because I be doing, like, I be getting information, like, to see if it's worth it. Like, I be asking people, because I want to do it, and I be asking them, I be like, well, is it worth it if you work so many hours or whatever? And they be like, yeah, you know, but you got to do this many, or you gonna have this, it just depends. But everybody tell me that, like, in the mornings, you get more money, and then, like, in the afternoon. But I also hear that it depends on the area, too.
Yeah, they rates be different sometimes, or they just trying to throw your bone or whatever. Cause I could tell some trips be more miles than what they paying, and then the next give me a little bit more. But I think some people have dedicated runs, so then they get it cheap. You know?
Okay.
I just say I'm doing customer service.
I know, right? Is this all you do? You mind me asking?
Yeah, that's all I do right now.
Okay.
Been on the truck,
I was wondering when I seen your headset. I was like, that's mainly what truck drivers do. So, are you off from that right now, or you just not doing that, or you switch up?
Tickets, too many tickets, too many points.
Okay.
I gotta let my rocket clear up.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How long you gotta wait?
About 2 years.
Oh my Lord. So your income doing that, you don't like this, huh?
Nah, I don't like it. I do jobs I don't like, you know. But that's the way I raised up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta like a job to do it.
Okay.
It goes out of money.
Okay.
I have to work when I want to.
Okay.
Nah,
Okay.
I do good. I work my butt off there. You know, I do pretty good. You know. Ain't like truck driving though. Money come easy.
Okay. Were you local or were you all around?
You know, I have been on the road for the last. I've been on the road the last 15 years.
Oh, you must don't have no family.
I do. My wife loving it right now.
Oh, cause you home?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, she love that. Also, she get you for 2 whole years, so she is not mad.
You know, we said she had time to cool back.
So you mean to tell me you was gone for like what's the best place you done been?
I ran north a lot for the last 6 years, mostly Massachusetts and Maine and all up that way, the East Coast.
Okay.
Yeah, I ran that a lot. But the best place I've been.
That when you got there, you seen it and was like, wow.
I seen a lot of areas that was like that, but it wasn't like Georgia did. You know what I'm saying?
You really like Georgia?
Yeah, I love Georgia.
Really?
Yeah. Compared to a lot of places, Georgia got it going on.
What you like about Georgia?
I was raised here.
Okay.
For one thing, and you know, it just in this area is more black people than average. But I done grown up with around white folks.
Okay.
You know, in Clayton County.
Okay.
Believe it or not, you know, I don't know how long you been here, but you know, and it's just more laid back. I mean, you go to some places and ain't no black person in sight. A lot of places like that.
Okay.
Up north and out west. You know, you see a lot of Mexicans out west. Stuff
Okay.
like that. But Georgia is Georgia's okay to me. You know, if I had any place that I'd probably move, it'd probably be Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Ain't really seen nowhere else place I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, Florida.
I like what you call it? I like what do you call it? California. Yeah.
California about 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, I like California. It's a little more. It's costlier, but I think you get what you get. You pay for what you get. You getting a different scenery
Right.
than you are in Georgia, and you getting more house. So, in the areas where I was, you're getting more house. So yeah, because in Rancho in near in that area, San Bernardino, around Rancho, you ain't getting no house for under 9. Yeah, it's gonna be almost $1 million. But you're getting the houses, and the little lot is almost twice as what we're getting here. You could live in their backyard, put you another whole house back there on the size of what we get. And that
Georgia only been like this since like 4 or 5 years after 9/11.
yeah.
And then the Olympics came through and made everything go up. But these houses like this, these like $100,000 houses.
Mhm.
Now they 3 and 4.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I seen that last year. It never dawned on me. And when I seen a cute little house, and I was riding with somebody, and I said, I wonder if that house is it. It can't be no more than this. And they was like, child, please, that house 400. I said, ain't no way. And I looked it up, and yes, it was. It's this little teal. Yes. And so I couldn't believe it that it was that much.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
It's just recent, but it's been steady going.
Okay.
The house I live in, they got 230 on it.
Uh-huh.
That house back in the day sold for $70,000.
Oh my Lord. Oh, I got it, sweetie.
Oh, you got it?
Yes, I got it. I have to do this every day. Plus, this is my little exercise.
You gonna walk that for?
Right there.
Checklist?
Not with all this stuff.
Oh.
No, that's why I'm mad. It messed up my little. I will. I'm trying to get me some more exercise, trying to get out, and then plus it helped me save some money. Because if I walk one way and then catch a ride back. Because if not, that $20 each way, that's not the business. That's not the move. That's not the will of God for my life. All right. Thank you, honey. You have a blessed day. So I'm back home, and it is 3:50. I was gone for 2 hours. It's a long time. I don't know who moved that big piece of paper over there, because it was a big piece of paper in the yard, and it's moved. And I can't see where nobody went out there to clean nothing up. They're not going to do that. So I am back in the house. Let's see. So, I'm back in the house. I'm about to eat. I don't know whether I'm going to eat the cereal or eat something else. But I'm definitely gonna chill out. And listen, I'll be right back in a minute.